welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another multiplayer battle, Napoleon Total War. I'm playing with my two friends. We're playing with Kanji and Wingasar. I am not sure which one is the French and which one is um, the British. I'm also playing the British, though. I am on the left here. I know this is me, at least. I bring the same army group every time, so it's pretty recognizable to me. I bring my 4 light rifles. I bring 4 Highland foot. I bring 2 foot. Bring 2 foot guard, 1 Coldstream guard, 2 light dragoons. 1 is a King German Legion light foot, and I also bring a King German Legion foot as well. We can look over at our side, some dragoons, some foot guard, plenty of foot, Highlander foot as well from our teammate, dragoons, foots, yes. Old guard brings all 3 of them. Interesting. How come this one? Oh, it's a row thinner. Fusiliers line, seeing some Lance Cav. Look at these guys. Look at their little hats. Polish. Amazing. Ooh, some what is it? Grenadier? These guys look nasty. I don't know what they do. I'm not familiar with all the French units. We're seeing some chasseurs. Some chasseurs. I'm sorry if I'm saying them wrong. We're seeing some more elite Cav coming in here. Another guard. The rules of the game were 4 lights, no artillery. Moving on, we see another British player. Just a wave of foot. You know, always foot guard, Coldstream guard, light foot, and some hussars. 2 King German Legion hussars. Royal Scots. Oh, he does bring the Royal Scots. Look at these guys. Very nice. Light dragoons. Moving on, we got a Prussian player. Plenty of musketeers, some Jaegers, some elite Cav. Can't say it. There's no way I'm going to pronounce it right. And then we have a second Prussian player, musketeers. Same pretty much armor. He does bring Prussian Fusiliers though, instead of Jaegers. But some musketeers, general staff, and he's got some more Cav. I can't tell like which one. Unfortunately, like the newer Total Wars do tell you in a replay which player is which, but not this one. Now let's kick this thing off. Well, let me just. All right, there we go. So my plan here, right, is same plan everybody does. Rush this hill. I'm gonna get on this hill as quick as possible. I mean, I want to secure this and push down on him. Kind of, you can see on the mini map. Try to like bend in the line a little bit, play more defensive on his side, or force him to play more defensive. We see that our fellow British man marching forward slowly. Look, he's deploying in center, and then our Frenchie, the great old French facing. I think it's kind of appropriate. You know, you got French fighting the British on the right flank. Plenty of chasseurs. These guys are so good. They don't have as much range, I believe, as like the Jaegers or the rifles, but they're they can take a beating, and they're pretty good at actually dishing out a lot of damage. And their uniforms are amazing. That blue. Plenty of Cav as well by our French ally. These guys just moving up slowly though. You can see on the mini map on the left side. I'm moving up on that hill, pretty much uncontested. He moves 1 unit of Cav in the flank, but I'm moving up my 2 Cav. But down here, we're seeing the magnificent Brits move forward. I mean, look how beautiful this game is. You got all these flags, you got all these guys, flute playing and drummer. I don't know why they took away the officers in the newer games. I think Rome 2 or Shogun was the last one to have. You know, I think it was Rome 2 that had the last like officers. I don't think Warhammer has any officers. I mean, actually, you know, I take that back. Attila, I think, does too. The historical ones, but not the Warhammer. We got some. Luckily, the British players aren't facing each other. It'd be really confusing. There isn't really much distinction on the mini map between each other. You can see us in the red though. Definitely a little more staggered here, but we're definitely on this hill. There's a light engagement on the flank. His Cav gets a little bit into my Cav, but we kind of 1 or 2 guys drops, nothing much. But action's about to pick up on the right flank here. Got plenty of these King German Legion Cav. Looking for a strike on his lights. Look how cool these guys are. I mean, this must be for show. Like, I'm not really familiar with all the Napoleonic, but this like jacket they wear on their shoulder doesn't look like it has any practical thing. Fortunately, this guy is shooting into the ground. Not too much action yet. Everyone's just that, you know, it's not always that beginning phase. The skirmishers are moving into position. We're seeing some action going in the center right now. These guys are moving up. They want a piece of action. Here they come. Oh well. Taking the first volley, losing only like a couple guys. Just seeing the Jaegers and rifles go at it. We're seeing some cav though immediately come in on the lights here. They can't form square the lights, so they're in big trouble here. Oh no. And there go the British rifles. This cav should be torn up though by all these foot. He's in the forest too, so I think they get like a little bit of a buff. But yeah, the lights are gone. They're being annihilated by the cav. Zoom in a little bit on the action. These guys are so casual. They're gonna unload at blank range. Let's see him. Let's see it. Boom. And the cav's gonna get away. The lights didn't actually take as much damage as we thought they would. I think it's due to the fact that they were kind of in like this bush area. Like the charges don't do as much damage. Seeing a counterattack of cav come out. With our teammate. Nothing much up here. Lights just hanging out, chilling. Some action coming on in the center. Seeing cav play by the French player. He's pulling back his cav though, trying to get some snipes on the lights. Seeing a cav unit come here through here. Dragoons coming into the rear of these hussars. They're going to annihilate the hussars. Yeah, they're gonna run away. That's smart. But their lights are in range here. You can go for the Jaegers. He's gonna back off though. Guess doesn't want to get drawn into that. This one though, a little more aggressive though. Actually, this is enemy. We get a little confused there with all the units. Finally seeing some real line engagement here. The Fusilier of the lines. Look at this. This is amazing. So cinematic. These guys are just going at it non-stop. I could not imagine sitting in the line. And I don't know, like, can you imagine what this would feel like? You got no cover. You're just standing there and hoping the bullet doesn't hit you. The volley doesn't come at you. Really smart by our French teammate though. He's got the chasseurs in front, so they're taking the brunt of the shots. But look at this. That is enemy British soldiers to the right of him. They've got the hill. Fusilier on the line are taking a beating. And these are foot guard. Oh, these are not. These aren't your cheap infantry. They're gonna annihilate from this hill. The French player's got to do something with those. A little weird with the old guard here, but he's got to play a little more aggressive with that cav. He wants to really do something. He's gonna go in for the lights here. They can't form square. The infantry line forms square, but the skirmishers cannot. He's gonna disrupt the whole line. It looks like he's doing this just so he can get his old guard in position. It's not a bad idea. If you get the old guard in this position, you can annihilate. Though he's about to get charged himself. The old guard aren't square. But he's got his own cav here of Empress Dragoons. Oh man, a lot of action on this flank right now. Oh man. The old guard are totally disrupted. I can't tell what's going on. The old guard are trying to get out of that position though. Taking casualties unnecessarily. The right flank looks kind of weak right now, taking a beating. Center, you can see the center is just kind of skirmishing still. On my flank, there's just a little bit of skirmishing, not much action, a little more passive. Back to the right though, that's where all the action is. It looks like all these Fusiliers of the line are being annihilated. Yeah, I don't know how much these guys, they're being absolutely destroyed. Old guard are getting into position though, but we're seeing another cav coming in for a charge on the old guard. Forming square this time though. But it was a ruse. He never planned on charging. This old guard, the old guard are losing men left and right. I don't know, the right flank looks pretty desperate now. Yeah, total collapse here. I mean, we got a lot of cav here though. Maybe he can. He's peeling back though. Kenny's gonna have to withdraw a little bit. Skirmishing still going on in center. In kind of an overlap. We got a good charge by our fellow British man. Dragoons right into these foot, but we're not forming a square. Not paying attention. He's reacting though pretty quickly. The other square. This squad's been pretty much reduced. Yeah, the French player is gonna have to rally here now. He sends his Fusilier of the line into the house. Let them go up the stairs. Look at that. Yeah, I like this slow-mo. Whoa, look at that teleportation, guys. I mean, we lost that technology back in the 1800s. It's unfortunate. does take you out of it a little bit. We're seeing a little more action on my flank. Still, for the most part, just skirmishing. I think I'm winning out the skirmish fight, but not too much heavy fighting yet on our side. Same with center. For the most part, skirmishing. Not too much heavy action. All the action there is on the right side. This house, though, giving him good volleys on these foot guards, so they're retreating. He's pulling back. I'm kind of surprised he didn't just send a foot guard in here and annihilate this house. Let's have a really good strong point. I guess he was nervous with the old guard going in the house as well. Seeing some guys reform. The line is crackled a little back. See, it's bending a little back on the mini map. You can see it, but on the for the most part, we're doing okay. Oh man, marching up. See a guy in front drop. You just have to walk up. Guy walked up. He's gonna fire now, or he's just gonna stand there. Somebody needs to yell at this dude. Oh, there you go. Now he fires. These guys loading. Oh, and he goes down. Well, I guess he gets to... Officers just hanging out. Seeing a little more action in the center, though. The fighting is escalating. British versus British. This would be, interesting. I love the red uniforms. So cool looking. Guys carrying the flag. Looks like the foot are moving up. They're going to fight some fellow foot. Oh, man. Good volley by the other British player. A good volley back. You guys loading and reloading. Bring it back to the other flank. A little bit of cav play. I got a cav charge by him. Remember, the Prussian player had a lot of cav. You're seeing some action come over here. I'm getting flanked with my Highlander foot. With these foot guard. I'm fighting another unit here. I'm going to start peeling off some of my foot guard in a second. For the most part, I'm moving up, though. I'm trying to extend the line. I want to get into action. Right flank's not doing so hot, so we want to help bring up the action here. I'm like sick of these lights. I'm like, I'm moving up. Time for the action to happen. Am I almost in range? I was trying to get in range of these lancers just hanging out over here. The right flank is kind of the weakest. I've just left some foot. Sitting over some really good guys over here. I'm sitting in my cav. I get him. He doesn't form a square though, so he's gonna get melee with some of my elite, not elite cav, but pretty good cav. They should do some real damage to him. Unfortunately, we are enforced. Cav is not the greatest in here. They'll get the job done. They're also going to give me the precious time I need to move up my cloakstream guard and foot guard. Now we're seeing a lot of action here. Firefights finally ramping up. And good gunfights now. Look at that line of smoke. Guys just unloading. Right flank though, even more action is happening. Seeing a lot of cav play by the French player, forcing a lot of squares to happen. And then just annihilation. Though we see an enemy cav charge right here. Royal Scots. Really elite squad. Coming in the old guard though. Elsewhere though, we're seeing the old guard get into action with some Fusiliers. Just annihilating these foot. I don't know if they can really sustain this much firepower. But now everybody's into it. Like everyone's into the action. Unfortunately, like we look at the line right now. We see the line leading both to the left and right. There's not too many forces in the center. Oops, my bad. Looks like a little more thin, but you're also seeing our British player kind of lean over. This is my furthest unit to the right flank of our, well, the right of my flank. I'm pulling back a little bit. I was kind of losing this engagement. But yeah, the right flank is taking a beating right now. Seeing the Colchian Guard go into the house to fight the Fusilier of the foot. Not too great. Seeing Old Guard go into the melee. They don't care. Oh my gosh, going against Foot Guard as well. Oh, but Empress Dragoons coming in to support. That's what we needed. You want to get in that melee brawl with your infantry and then get the cav in after, because they can't form a square then. Old Guard are breaking though. French player pretty much annihilated on our right flank. He's got some general staff though. He's going to send the general in. I mean, the line's so big. So a lot of like skirmishing in center, like not totally committed to fighting. Seeing a little bit of action here. Decent amount of action on my side. I sent in a charge here with my elites. I'm able to knock one of the foot guards out with my foot guards. Doing some real damage here. Gav coming through here. I'm trying to go along the line, take out these Prussian Fusiliers. Took all these lights messing me up. But yeah, my army is pretty intact. Center's pretty intact. I think we've traded a little bit plus on both the left and center, but we're definitely not doing well on the right side. There's a lot of Prussian cav now coming up on the King German Legion here with melee, which I'm talking about. Got these guys into melee, King German Legion, then sends in the elite cav here just to help melee them to death. Looks like our, Wing Hussar was playing the French. Looks like his general died in the far right flank. The Kanji is center. His general staff just hanging out here. The two British left. The other British player, is pretty depleted as well, though. I don't think there's that many forces left. He does have pretty healthy, though, Coldstream Guard, though, over here. Foot Guard. But it's not looking great for us at the moment. You can look at the balance of power, but there's still a chance. I mean, the last video we turned it around like crazy, and like there was almost no shot of winning, but we were able to turn it back around. A little bit of disorder though going on in center right now. We're winning this engagement now on the left flank. I've deleted a lot of this, foot guard. I don't think he's got any more foot guard left. Got some musketeers. Who knows where the flank kind of overlaps here. I still have a lot of healthy units. I still have a foot guard in reserve. I still have 2 foot guard. Cookstream guard, pretty much full health. I got my foot guard here, still firing. So, not doing too bad. In center, they're looking pretty good as well. I think we're winning the engagement. They're in the forest, though. I think you guys get a bonus. I could be wrong. Leave a comment if you guys know this, but I'm pretty sure in the forest you take a little bit less damage, and you don't get as many good hits on them when they're in there. Especially with cav charges on too as well. Yeah, now we're seeing a total envelopment. The British player is getting flanked. I can't now tell what's friendly. This is enemy right here. General staff's moving over, but his flank's gonna get rolled up here now. You can see on the map that look how thin our line is. We have a strong line, but it is thin. If it breaks in any spot, there's not much room. And now the right flank's coming in on us. Kanji's gonna take the full brunt of it. He's got the Scots though. Got another Scot moving. He's redeploying them over to help support his flank. Fortunately, he's gonna get a charge here on the Highlander foot. They're not looking. Oh, he didn't form square though, just in time. Not gonna get a volley off though. Some of his guys are gonna get caught out in the open. You get a good volley? Just one volley. Just one volley. Oh, he's not gonna get a volley. Nope, we got one, but not too many. Yeah, Kanji's having to withdraw to me. Seeing a good fight over here. We're starting to win in this engagement. Musketeers are losing. King German Legion in a foot. It's 3-1 here, so he's definitely going to lose. Right, 3-2. I think the King German Legion are a better squad than the Musketeers. So we're annihilating them there. You see that I'm running low on ammo. My Highlander foot ran all out of its ammo. I think a Musketeer, though, fire against my Coldstream Guard. And... Sorry, foot guard and Coldstream Guard. Coldstream Guard are these guys. Can't really see what's going on, though. I'm hoping they're going down, though. You can barely see each other. You just see, this little bit of red. I guess just, firing. A whole bunch of guys drop. Dang. That guy takes a hit. And he peels over. Drops. Guy's dropping left and right now. Oh, my gosh. But, I think Kanji orderly withdrew here. He does have 2 guys here. 2 Highlander foot. Kind of getting surrounded. Needs to kind of get those guys out. Unfortunately, he's being harassed by cav. I'd be sprinting one of them. He's sprinting them now. But he did a little bit of an orderly retreat, so he's okay now. Oh, man. I think he needs to spread out the line a little bit. Get a little more thin. And get more guns firing. We've almost mopped up the left flank, though. Highlander foot are about to take aim. That's just so amazing. Look at the mini-map here. Big bend. Kanji goes back in formation. He's got to face some British player. We're beating the Prussian player now on the flank. Oh, man. Foot guard, take a volley. I'm going to go and charge with my Coldstream Guard because I believe they're out of ammo. Get some musketeers. Let's see this charge here. You imagine you're hanging out with the German, you're the musketeer. All of a sudden you see this elite unit that you know is coming at you. Bayonets charged. Oh, man. Look at those sideburns. That's a sideburn. Bam. This unit just gets annihilated. Potion guards are going to reform. I think they actually do have some ammo, but I guess they're better at melee anyway. Some musketeers taking a lot of fire from different angles. He's got a guy in the house. I'm not willing to move up. This musketeer is taking a pounding. Oh my god, look at those guys just drop in the distance. Oh man. Okay, I want to take a screenshot of this. Hold on. This never mind. I'll take a screenshot after. Oh, this stuff's pretty cool. Unfortunately, like this is what you want. You want your rifles in front. So they're just taking a look at them. They're shooting the rifles, wasting all these volleys, but they're not hitting your line infantry who are really doing all the real damage. I get charged here by Lancer Cav, I believe. No, not Lancer Cav, just some normal Cav. Fortunately, I form square in time. I'm totally safe. This Cav unit's being annihilated. And I got back these guys in line. Now they're just laying fire into them. Yeah, there we go. This unit's shattered. Didn't even... and only kill a couple guys. I'm gonna form back in line again. I'm gonna move up the line. You see that Kanji though, getting hit on all sides. He's like forming a little bit of a U shape, but it's kind of shattering now. There's a huge gap here now in the line. Kanji's kind of isolated from the rest of the line. There's Cav running in my rear line. I need to mop up this Prussian player so I come back and help Kanji. Kanji's having to fight two guys now. Get a good volley. All these guys are all loading though. Musketeers, maybe we're out of ammo. Not returning fire. Or maybe they're out of range of each other. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Sometimes you want to let these guys load before you march forward. Alright, we see some guys drop here. What was it, like 4 or 5 guys? Bam, one volley goes in. These guys are no match for the elites. Look at all those guys drop. The whole center line is gone. They shatter. I know the foot are doing some real work still. Foot are doing work. Fortunately, we got Cav in our rear line. I got one Highlander foot to deal with it. Length breaks. Pulling these guys out of the house. We're seeing a militia force coming at our foot. Looks like they're conducting a charge. He wants to charge me so he can charge his Cav in. Couldn't do much. I'm like, alright, I'm going to form a square before he does it. Did I see his Cav hanging out here? Like, alright, I got to form a square because he's going to melee charge me. Unfortunately, there's a foot guard coming over the ridge that's full health. You know, they don't do too bad, too, in squaring and melee. I don't think it's ideal, but with the foot guard coming to fight down, no problem. I'm rotating the line here. Like, I've already kind of forsaken this unit. Unfortunately, my general staff's hiding. We don't have many guys left. I'm having to rotate my elites, come back up here. Kanji's in the center of death. He's been totally surrounded. He's taking fire from all sides. Like, these guys are forming... This square is, like, holding, though. It's doing really well. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna send some aid. These guys are holding, like, a U shape here. Flanks, get some help, though. More Brits getting that melee. Oh, a good charge. Doing some good damage to the foot guard that are really elite. I think this is Kanji's last unit in this house. He's got a Highlander foot. He's been totally obliterated. Keep moving up though. I'm like, I need to help out. These guys ran out of ammo. I sent them into melee. Unloading all these musketeers. I got 2 elites here though. Right in the rear. I have to rotate them to do something. The problem is just Cav still on the map. I have some guys here. I'm like, alright, these guys are out of ammo. They're pretty good in melee too. So I'm going to send them into this house. There isn't much left. Fortunately, they're going to get picked off as they enter the home. But they get in. There's only 54 guys in that house. You're going to get in that melee brawl. Forming the line. Some Cav out here. Look at those hats. So loud. Oh my gosh. But no. I gotta just look at this little V shape here. Kanji's stuck in this home. The last of his men are hiding in here. I think they kind of forgotten about them. There's like a whole... How many guys are in this house? 131 dudes. Like a pretty healthy Highlander foot in there. Gonna send some Kolpsham Guard and Foot Guard to fight in there. Then again, guys, help out. We beat one of the squads, but another squad's coming in. It's my Highlander foot versus his Musketeers. These guys are out of ammo, pretty sure. Oh, it gives you a little camera. So blurry, I don't know. Maybe they do have some ammo. They're loading. I'm like, alright. I think these guys are out of ammo as well. It's one last charge. One last hurrah. Oh, man. Coast Guard doing pretty well against these Musketeers. This Foot Guard's engaged now with some Musketeers as well. They should mess them up. They're pretty elite. Yeah, I can see these Musketeers are no match. Unfortunately, Cav are coming in on my rear. Annihilating me on that side. Highlander foot in here fighting to the death. He's getting some last shot. General staff, maybe we can assassinate. I don't know where my general is, but I think he fled the field. There isn't much left here. Looks like I died in the field somewhere. Yeah, I charged right here, you can see. And that is it. There's nothing left on the field. We got some Highlander foot being mopped up in the house, but I don't think there's anybody left. Alright, this is the stats. You can see it. Kanji taking a real beating with the flank being enveloped like that. Anyway, thanks to everybody who played. Thanks, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment. And guys, I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching.